Welcome to This Week in Venice, Florida. We're your hosts. I'm Caleb.
And I'm Lanir.
And this week we're going to discuss to HOA or to not HOA.
Ah, 'tis not so deep as a well, no so wide as a church door, but 'tis enough.
Whoa. We're talking about whether people should move to a neighborhood with an HOA or not an HOA, not Hamlet.
I'm sorry. I got my inner Mercutio got carried away.
Yeah.
But seriously speaking, folks, are you considering a move to the Venice area and trying to decide between an HOA and non-HOA community?
If so, give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, and we'd be happy to walk you through that process.
Caleb and I are both from Maryland. I moved just right outside from Washington, D.C., a very congested area where it takes you about 40 minutes to make your first left turn.
And I moved from just north of Baltimore, but we were out in the country, so surrounded by farms. We had plenty of space. So when we moved to Florida, we knew we definitely wanted to get away from all of that and get into a neighborhood where we were maintenance free and really didn't have to do anything, so we could just enjoy life. What about you?
Me personally, I was looking for a deed-free, non-restrictive neighborhood. My wife and I had always dreamt of coming to Old Florida and having a beautiful food forest with endless citrus trees. Not to mention, we always wanted to paint our mailbox flamingo pink and have a matching door. And knowing my wife, she'd probably change her mind about the color several times over, so we couldn't live in a neighborhood that had restrictions.
That'll happen. So let's talk about those key elements you need to consider when you're deciding, is an HOA for me or maybe not? So the number one and most important is cost. You can go from a really low HOA, like my neighborhood, it's only $90 a month, and you don't get a lot of amenities. We have a pool, but it's a nice big shared pool, but no big clubhouse. Or you can get crazy and go way up to the resort style living neighborhoods where you might pay all the way up to $1,000 a month. Can you believe that?
That's a lot of money. Hey, Caleb, guess how much I pay for my HOA? Big fat zero. And you know what I do with all of those savings?
What?
I bought a jet ski. Guess where I parked that jet ski?
Where?
On my driveway.
Hey, by the way, next time you go out on a jet ski, let me know.
You gotcha.
Touche, you're right. I can't park a jet ski in my driveway, or I can't paint my door any color I want, or my house whatever color I want. There are rules about that too. But I can sleep at night with the peace of mind that the HOA has my biggest investment of my life in their best interest. They want to keep everyone's property just the same, looking good, and in great quality.
You know, Caleb, I can understand that. Actually, before I moved to Venice, my wife and I actually were looking at HOA communities and even put an offer on a neighborhood. But at the 11th hour, after going over the rules, realizing what type of free spirit I was, and it really conflicted with my plans, I wanted the ability to expand on the house and down the road build a pool, maybe even a pool house.
The next key thing we want you to consider when you're considering, should I move into an HOA or not, is the maintenance factor. So what are you doing this weekend, Lanir?
Well, it's funny you mentioned maintenance. I'd love to hang out at the pool with you, but I'm gonna be mowing my lawn and I gotta pull some weeds, and who knows, if I have enough time, wife and I are gonna swing by Home Depot and pick up some mulch.
Yeah, have fun with that. You know what I'm gonna be doing? I'm gonna be enjoying this sweet pool, not doing all the maintenance around my house like you are.
Speaking of maintenance, Caleb, I actually have to go and start cutting the grass. So I'll see you later, man. Enjoy the pool.
I'll be here.
Hey, Caleb.
Hey, welcome back.
just got back from mowing my lawn. What'd I miss?
Well, the most important thing we're going to talk about is amenities. How about you? What kind of amenities do you have over there in South?
Well, my neighborhood doesn't come with any amenities per se, but the nice thing about it is that you can build whatever amenities that you can come up with, whether it's a pool, a zip line,
maybe pop in a pickleball court,
or a dunk tank if I so choose.
Amenities are incredible, and it really depends on what neighborhood you're at. You have basic ones, like I said before, mine that has just a basic pool, or you have ones that are kind of like this where you get a bigger, more fancy pool, or you can get crazy. Some of them have restaurants in their clubhouse, fitness centers, pickleball, tennis, a little bit of everything, splash pads, everything you can imagine. So if amenities are important to you, then an HOA may be the way to go. But if you prefer to build in your amenities, you can always do that in a non-HOA.
Hey, you thinking about moving to the Venice area and need a realtor to guide you through the process? If so, give us a call, shoot us a text, send an email. We'd be happy to help.
And if you're enjoying our videos, give us a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, or ring that bell. So every time we release a video, you're the first to get it.
So there you have it, folks, to HOA or not to HOA. We found out this is not a one-size-fits-all answer. So whether you're looking for the freedom like me,
or the amenities like I am, like this sweet pool.
This is kind of nice, Caleb.
Chilling out in one of these cabanas.
I can get used to this, Caleb.
Or pickleball.
I'm not gonna lie, Caleb, this is pretty cool.
Of course it is.
So there you have it, folks. To HOA or not to HOA, it really boils down to your lifestyle choices. But the one thing's for sure, whether you choose a deed-free or a deed-restricted neighborhood, make sure you got a best friend that lives in the other one.
That's for sure.
Until next time on This Week in Venice, Florida.
We'll see you. By the camera, real close. Not that close.
That's a good shot. It's good for bloopers.
Touche, you're right. It would be nice to park your jet ski in my driveway so I could use it.
Come on, man.
I was playing with that.
Okay.
That was intentional.
You got this.
That was intentional.
Hey! Your mama.
What? What happened there? Did you forget?
Nah, man. I just want to mess with you.